What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to GmiasWorld. We're going to be jumping into a head-to-head game in a second, and we're going to run into the #1 player, but I just want to go ahead and show you guys a couple things. Number one, for my specialty players, I had Randy Moss there for the slot guy. We're not going to be mossing with the slot anymore, and the reason that I'm trying to make sure you guys understand what's going on is I'm going to be running a new playbook in this video. I know that some of you guys have been tagging me about, you know, people saying they figured out how to stop the Gmia streak and all that stuff like that. Again, it's for all of us, all right? You know, fine, you guys come here, you want to pick dudes' moms up, and you guys shout out Gmia when you moss dudes. I love you guys that do that, but it's for all of us. So I don't care about this whole Gmia streak thing. There's no need to defend me. Everything is going to be okay, guys, because we're going to still moss dudes and pick their moms up, drop them off the block, and after that, don't pay the Uber fee. Like, bro, low-key switch the card. Like, bro, no respect for the moms. But listen, let's jump into the gameplay right now because it's going to be the #1 head-to-head player versus the Gmia streak. I guess that's what it's called now because you guys are tweeting me heavily letting me know. But again, I don't acknowledge stuff that it doesn't make any sense for me to do that. It's not something that I really care about because I understand exactly the concept of the game. So regardless of what is being told to you, you guys should continue to practice and moss dudes. And make sure you understand, you don't gotta say Gmia. Bro, just moss a dude, bro. Like, make sure that the moss hurts. That's all I want. I want you to moss a dude like 4th and 76, bro, and you're down by 6, and you score to end the game. That's the best thing. I actually lost like that one time, live on stream. But there he goes right there. I don't know what he was doing, but we gonna moss this dude because he probably reading tweets and thinking that he knows how to stop it. I don't know what he's doing, but it doesn't really matter. The bottom line about the whole situation is a lot of you guys are starting to have more fun with the game, and that's all it is. We got like a month left of the game, guys. Just have fun with it. It doesn't really matter, bro. Running the ball seems to be like, you know, it's like, you know, pretty much everybody does it. It's so easy to do. This is kind of difficult because if you don't know what you're doing or you're not good with, you know, double teams and triple teams, you can get picked off. So it's a little bit more challenging. So, you know, obviously we used to be in the Oakland Raider playbook. Right now we're in the New England live playbook for the offense. And you can see that we're running that little U-trips formation. Now, the reasoning behind that is no particular reason other than the fact that it gives you very, very good blocking. Now, there are other formations that give you good blocking that you can utilize that's not in the Patriots playbook. The Ravens have a couple. I've used the Ravens playbook a couple times with different gameplays. It's all about being able to get certain time because at any given moment, everybody will try to send everybody. And that's the thing. Once they send everyone, it's about you being able to, you know, hold on to that, you know, keep that block so you can get the ball off. All right, then you got to figure out which way to throw the ball, all that other stuff. But that's been coming with practice. And I've been seeing so many of you guys have success with it. So everybody is pretty much learning it. Now, the biggest thing that I want you guys to understand about anything that's going on with the information that you guys are sending me, as far as like, you know, getting pressed and, you know, shading inside and shading up and shading at your mom's house, this is what you have to understand. If you're having problem with the press, you can easily come out in any formation, you know, shotgun, whatever, maybe go strong close, and just motion the receiver out. Once you motion the receiver out, they won't get pressed. And then some of them, you know, some playbooks have the old-fashioned fade route that won't get pressed no matter what. So there are ways around it, but I need you guys to figure that stuff out. You know what I'm saying? Like, you guys got to understand. Once you understand the concept of it, none of it really matters. Okay, I got 2 fumbles. Can somebody pick it up? Can anybody pick the ball up? That would have been 21 zip. But this dude is bowling though. LT is bowling though. Like what are you doing? And bro, whatever, it doesn't matter. So again, with the way that we're playing this right now we're running our double A gap. I know you guys remember the double A gap from last year. We don't really run it that much anymore because unless you're coming like spread, it's easier to defend spread obviously with the nickel double A gap than it is to run my bear. But what's going to be happening is later in the game, you're going to see, you know, I'm going to change it up a little bit and start fixing some stuff. Right here, we try to run the ball. I could have probably just ran straight right there. That's the thing about the Patriots playbook. I'm probably going to have to take my abilities off my running back because I don't really need to run the ball that much in the Patriots playbook. So it probably would benefit me to have somebody else someplace, I guess. I guess that's where it would be. I don't know. We could probably do that. What do you guys think? Should I take the abilities off the running back and do something else and we're going to run the Patriots? Because I don't really need to, technically, I don't need to run the ball. I can pretty much pass the ball every snap, the way that I think about it, because it's 2 or 3 formations in this playbook. A couple of them I'm going to show you as far as like the doubles offset. you don't need to really worry about getting sacked. If you block the right people, sometimes you may have to motion a player here or there, but for the most part, you will not have to, you won't have to worry about getting sacked. But the run plays, you're gonna have more success running single back runs, as opposed to some of the the iPros and stuff that we used to run from other, other playbooks. Right here, yo, I hate that ability that they just break the first sack. I really do. And this guy prides himself on that. If you guys remember, if you go back like 2 months when I put out a video where he beat me, this same guy, bro, he was just standing there waiting to get sacked. Like, that was part of his game. And it's actually kind of glitchy because he knows he's gonna break the first sack, which is why I stopped running nickel A gap against him later in this video, and I didn't really understand exactly what his concept was when I first played him a couple times, because I'm like, yo, why are you just standing there? But then again, now, looking back at it, it all makes sense. Because if he sees the corner coming free, all he has to do is just stand there. The ability is going to automatically let him break the sack, and then somebody is always wide open. So if you guys remember the other video, that's pretty much what he did. All game, he just stood there. I sacked him, but it wasn't really a sack because of the ability, and then he threw a hot dot. Right there, he just caught me off guard with it, because I was supposed to pick that. That was the guy I was covering. So that dot, I wasn't really worried about. I gotta be better with that right there. I don't know what I was doing. I thought it was sweet, but it wasn't though. Like, that's pretty much, in the honest part of things, like, I thought it was sweet, and it absolutely was not. So anyway, here we go right now. We're gonna just try to go ahead and see what's going on with some more streak action. The interesting thing about it though, most of these guys, like I said, when you start seeing one-on-one coverage like this should be 100% for you guys. All right, that should always be 100%. I don't care if they're pressing, shading, all kind of shade with the shade, doesn't matter. All right, that should be 100% for you guys. Remember that. All right, so if you play someone that says that they're running individual coverage on you, you should still be able to moss them. It doesn't matter. All right, now, he's gonna learn the hard way that he has to double and triple team me. He's not even gonna go to double team though. He's gonna go to triple team. So just so you guys understand that, the reasoning behind that is it lessens the chance of the catch. Not that you're gonna throw a pick if you understand the concept of what you're doing with your receivers. And yeah, we did go away from Grunk because Grunk was a little bit, Grunk is easy to moss quadruple and triple coverage with, but he's so big. You see what I'm saying? He is big, and that's an advantage, but he's also slow. So when you get guys that run the triple team, you don't really have a lot of, you don't have a lot of leeway. Like, you can't really get the separation that you need. So that was an issue for me with Grunk, which is why I took the abilities off of him. And I just feel a little bit more comfortable with Randy Moss, especially if I'm going to be running the Patriots playbook. Randy Moss is probably the better receiver to go with. So that's what we're going to really work out, going forward. That was a good route combination right there. I should have just kind of stayed. I don't know what that was. Right here, he just, I thought I zoned it right. He just threw it right at my user, and I wasn't able to get that. It happens. I'm not really worried about that. All right, so, okay, chase him down then. Bro, you got a pork chop on the back of his butt cheeks. Get it then. Like, who are these idiots? Okay, so now look, this is what happened right now. I went back to the Bear defense because he was having way too much fun just chilling around with the nickel, right? Because I don't know what it is, but pretty much when you run the double A gap and they audible, I should have just stayed with him. Why didn't I just stay with that guy? That was his only route, man. That was the only route that he had. All I had to do was just stay with him right there, bro. Like, come on, man. All right, so whatever, it doesn't matter. But anyway, pretty much what's going to be happening for the rest of this video right now, I'm gonna run the 3-4 Bear because the nickel double A gap, like I was saying before I just got dotted. The middle linebacker that moves outside for whatever reason because he's an idiot, that's a problem for the blitz. So that always creates an issue. Now look, he's triple coveraging both sides, right? Now right there, I thought I caught that, but the animation, whatever, it is what it is. Those are the only gambles that, as you learn and practice, and like I said, continue to do it in head-to-head. If they give us house rules for whatever reason, which I probably don't think they're gonna do, it's too late, maybe, I don't know, maybe if they do it, that's when you should practice it. Because I do a lot of my labbing in regs, because I know if it works in regs, it'll work in head-to-head. But with that right there, I animated, and they just let him catch it, like, for some weird reason. I don't know. I can't really explain why that just happened. So, it is what it is. But that triple coverage, believe it or not, like most of you guys know that watch me on stream, that's usually a catch. All right, because Calvin is a clutch player. He has the clutch gene. Randy Moss has the clutch gene. Gronk has the clutch gene. The golden ticket Kelvin Benjamin does not. So Kelvin Benjamin will moss you into a nightmare like it's Freddy Krueger there, but when it comes down to it, he probably won't get it in the clutchest of moments, which is why I don't regret raid selling him, because clutchness is a factor. And I'm telling you that because in certain parts of the game, when you need your players to make a play, it'll be the clutch players that actually make that play offensively for you. So just keep that in mind as you go ahead and you experimentally try to moss. Now he comes back out. He's in the spread, obviously. Spread is very, very glitchy, simply because if you get the right blocking with it, it could be really, really wild. I don't know how he's taking his legs out right there though, because he should. Did I have the wrong angle on him? I don't know why he's doing. Well, the running back shouldn't be able to take his legs out, not the way that I had the angle. I got to go back and look at the tape, bruh. I got to go look at the blitz angles behind the scenes and figure out what's going on, because it doesn't really make much sense. You do notice that he has both of his tackles with abilities, so that's what's delaying. But right there, we just don't delay nothing. We just come right in. That was pretty much because Jadeveon Clowney, he had his X Factor activated, so immediately all of the team, they pay attention to him. That's why that was so easy for Lawrence Taylor to get right back there and sack the dude. So right here, we're going to run the ball a little bit. And like I said, the run game is not really that important if you're going to be running the Patriots playbook. You know what I'm saying? You're going to want to probably pass the ball to your running back out of the set. Look again. Okay, it's more triple teams. Now notice, it's not picks, but the ball's being dropped because, pretty much, the more people around the ball, the higher the chance for him to get, to knock it out. But we're going to still throw it because we are confident enough to be able to get it done. And you should, like I said, lab it and get an understanding of what kind of separation you're going to need. See, right there, what was he in? I don't know what I had him in right there. I got to go back and figure that out. What was that idiot in right there that he just did that? Is he throwing dots? What is that guy? What route was that? I don't even know what route that was, bro. Okay, yeah. Truck him and fall forward. Who's that, Shazier? You're going to be off the team soon. You'll be off the team. Right there, he just throws it right. Okay, that was a good play. But that was also my fault because I knew it was going to be a quick throw, and I just didn't zone the guy to the right spot, so that's fine. Again, triple team. A guy goes from, single coverage, get mossed, to triple team every single play. And then, right there, we hit him with an in route. He has to start playing, different coverages right there. We hit him with an out route. That's a corner route, I mean. But what I'm saying is there's so many different ways and, ideas of, manipulating a guy that comes out and wants to defend the streak by triple teaming. Because, like, even right here, a playmaker, a simple playmaker, because the middle of the field is going to be open. So that a lot of the things that go on within the game right now, you can really, really have a lot of fun if you just take the time out to understand that if somebody is playing man-to-man coverage or individual coverage on you on the outside, it should be automatic. It should always be automatic. And that's what you got to think within your mind. That's how you have to prepare. If you're rocking and coming out trying to moss dudes, you have to prepare that way. And then everything else with the field is going to be wide open for you, for playmaker, all that other good stuff. So right here, we're up 9. More than likely, the game's over. It is what it is. He's going to come out and try to do what he has to do. But the 3-4 Bear, he's getting good blocking because of the abilities. Right here, he just thought it was too sweet. He thought it was way too sweet, man. I don't know. I don't understand the guy. He's going to go ahead and concede the game. GG's to him. He's beaten me. I've beaten him. No problem with the guy. We just go out. We just play, and that's it. But again, it's just to show you guys, bro, the streak is alive. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about a streak like when you bust a fart, bro, but you thought it was just a fart. Like, I'm talking streak like that. It's still alive, guys. You just got to go out there and continue to lab it, man. Don't be intimidated, man. Go out there, throw that ball, but make sure you do your practicing during head-to-head, all right? Do not do it in weekend league. Right now is the time to prep for weekend league. All right, guys? Thank you guys so much for the love and support. I'm going to see you guys and girls next time. Be safe. One love, y'all.